He's fat. He's just.
If there's a question of my heart, you've got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, I've been making plans for you. Baby, I've been making plans for love. Oh, baby, I've been making plans for you lately, 'cause I've been making plans for love. Oh, baby, I've been making plans for you. If there's a question in my heart, you got it.
Hey, 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 and thank you all for tuning in to Peaches and Dream podcast on this lovely Sunday, August 17th.
Hey, y'all like our new shit? Hey.
Yo, so yes, the video is pretty cool, and it's crazy because I be always meaning to ask you this, but I keep forgetting. Of all songs, why that song? I like the song. Don't get me wrong. I just was curious.
Oh, it was just something I had saved on YouTube because remember Dub Smash when
Hmm.
people can like record their own background.
Hmm.
So it's a way of having like the song that everybody knows, but it's not copyrighted.
Hmm.
So
But why that song? That's what I wanted to know. What made you choose that
oh,
particular
because
one?
I like the instrumentals to that song. I don't like the rapping because I don't listen to Wale. I just like the
Mm,
instrumentals. So yeah, and plus I like the way she recorded hers.
mm. Because the
Mm-hmm.
other one, I like, I used to vibe out. Well, the weird thing with that particular song is when I got proposed to, he
Mm.
used that song. That was like it's real nostalgic, real nostalgic.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was bringing back memories and shit.
No, it's cool because I actually still like the song. Normally when you go through like a breakup and shit, like certain things just irritate your whole soul about it. But I actually
Um,
still enjoy the song. So I'm glad to know that I'm not the bitter baby mama or ex-wife or whatever the case might be. But yes,
wow.
but yeah, I just thought it was interesting. But cool, cool. But boy, do we have some topics to cover tonight.
Just a few because I hate to get in the conspiracy theory bag, but what the hell is going on with the missing children in Virginia? Because like when a child goes missing, especially at this magnitude, apparently I've been hearing different numbers, like 50, 100 children, like children going missing overnight, and apparently there are a whole bunch of kids getting just old black kids. I don't know if it's other races in the mix, but they're going missing in the state of Virginia, like overnight. Like I'll see a TikTok video. Mind you, this is on TikTok. I don't see it nowhere else. I may see a little bit on Instagram, like this clip is from Instagram, but anywhere
Mhm.
else.
So,
So
you know what I'm realizing though?
what's up?
Because I get annoyed when I see somebody share or repost something or they'll do edit, but there's no actual tag to the original person. But what I'm realizing, and I learned this from reading the article on one of the topics we're going to talk about tonight,
Mm-hmm.
like they sometimes the video goes up, but then it's taken down, especially if it's an active investigation, you know?
Okay, if it's an active investigation and if this shit is really true, where are the parents?
So that's another thing. So when it comes down to all of these people saying these children are missing, if it's not a post from somebody saying this is my niece, cousin, daughter, nephew, brother, son, grandpa, aunt, uncle, whatever, if it's not somebody that's a reliable source, we don't really know how true it is, you know? But also, like I said, when it comes to social media, when there are active investigations, they do take down certain posts or anything. Yo, there was literally this thing I tried to send to you, but they literally deleted it. But it was a veteran in a wheelchair. and he got shot by this
Oh,
MAGA. You saw it?
oh, I thought you was talking about that shootout in the neighborhood where that guy in the
No,
wheelchair got shot.
he shot the guy in the wheelchair. And what happened was, apparently from the caption, he said he was a vet. But when the guy shot him, he was in his back, he shot him, everybody started running. And he's like, no, it's okay, trying to let them know, like, I'm not going to shoot y'all. I was just shooting this black guy in the wheelchair because he's lying about being a vet. And I think he said that he pulled a gun on him. I don't know how true it is, but that video was up and then it was down. And I'm like, dang. But it was a guy in a wheelchair, black guy in a wheelchair, got shot by this white guy. And I think they said it was on a waterfront. Ooh, we need to go on Google. I'm trying to think of what I remember. I think it said it was on a waterfront in Ohio. I could be
You,
wrong.
you said the post just disappeared, so you say
Yeah,
go
like
on
they
Google.
took it down. Like, yeah, I said we could try to go on Google to see if there's any more information. But it was I'm trying to pull up Google. So I'm gonna put up guy in wheelchair shot by waterfront.
Wheelchair vet shot in Ohio.
No, by waterfront. I don't remember if it was Ohio.
Oh,
Shot by waterfront. By water.
I love these Google investigations.
Hmm. Shooting. Breakdown. Seattle water. That's where it was. Seattle. Um.
Okay, disabled Navy veteran survives Seattle.
I'm
Oh,
glad he survived. Oh my God. But yes, I feel good knowing he survived.
okay,
Um.
it's on the screen. Disabled Navy veteran survives Seattle waterfront shooting. He says he's grateful to be alive after he was shot in the chest. Oh gosh, on
Mhm.
Seattle's waterfront. Oh wow. Powell is recovering at home after being released from the hospital on Sunday. His family set up a GoFundMe to help set up his recovery. Oh wow.
What
A
about the
newly,
person that shot him?
a newly obtained video shows the suspect, 32-year-old Gregory William Tim, firing a gun at Powell's chest. Oh, there's video. Let me see if the video is able to be.
This wasn't even part of the topics, but it was like I couldn't not talk about it.
Well, I mean, anything with black people being targeted.
But yeah, it was just like crazy. Like everybody started scattering. The person making the video, they was hiding in the bushes, you know? And at the end, you could see that the guy in the wheelchair was still moving, but not as much, you know? I think he had his hand over the wound probably.
Shooting. Okay, playing above. Oh, is this it? Okay. Do you see it on screen? Because I shared it.
I just see
Oh, let me turn the
uh,
sound on.
an ad. I don't see it. I see like I see words.
Recorded the
Okay,
entire
now here you
confrontation and the actual shooting and also the suspect's arrest. It turns out the shooters made headlines for another crime 5 years
Oh,
ago
he's
in
taking a
Florida.
gun out the
That in a second.
bag.
But first, we're going to show you
Oh no!
this video. We're going to pause it as the shot is fired at the
Right
waterfront. Now,
here.
prosecutors say this man, 32-year-old Gregory William Tim, claimed the man he was confronting in the wheelchair, Harold James Powell, was pretending to be a member of the military in public. So on the
He's
video,
not
from two angles, you
pretending.
can
And
clearly
I hate
see
when
and
people
hear
accuse
Gregory
other
Tim
people of being
demanding Powell
pretending or
show
pretending to be a
military ID.
veteran,
At one
and they're
point,
not.
Tim rips a military patch off of Powell's wheelchair. Powell's seen wheeling his chair towards Tim, reaching into his shirt. Tim takes several steps back, pulls a handgun out of a zip
What?
bag, aims and shoots Powell once in the chest, wounding him.
What?
Now, the video shows it took several minutes for the SPD and for medics to arrive at that scene. Turns out emergency services officers detained Tim, who never moved. His hands were up while Tim was calmly explaining his gun was in his bag. We have since learned this same suspect was charged with aggravated assault in Jacksonville, Florida in 2020 for intentionally ramming his van through a Trump supporter's tent, sending half a dozen people scrambling. He was
What?
convicted of a lesser charge in that case. Turns out it was criminal mischief, spent some time in jail. Detectives here described Tim as a drifter. That's the latest from the live
He's a
desk. I'm Gary
drifter.
Horker.
So he's homeless, going around the fucking country shooting people and harming people, getting charged with aggravated assault and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he shot him because he thought he was faking being a veteran.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
And like
you're
I
not
said, I
even a
seen
vet.
the
He's
video.
not even a veteran himself. So what the hell is your problem?
I don't even know. I seen the whole entire video and I was like, wow, like the people were so freaking scared.
And then you do it
Yeah.
out in broad daylight. What the hell? And then he
Hmm.
took the patch off his chair. If anything, just oh,
He was harassing him first, and that was the thing. So the guy in the wheelchair did kind of run up on him, but he, at the end of the day, wheelchair, no wheelchair, you're gonna have to defend yourself, you know?
that's crazy.
Yep, like
Like
I said.
just veterans, they go through enough. Now, veterans of color to be accused of not being an actual veteran, just leave us the fuck alone. Leave black people alone.
Hmm.
I'm glad he was caught and arrested, and he shouldn't have been out on the street for what he did back
You
in
know,
2000.
honestly, from the video, he didn't run. As soon as it happened, I guess police wasn't far off. Because at the end of by the end of the video, he had his hands up like police was there coming towards him. You
Now
know.
he waited for the police. There were some other emergency service workers there already.
Hmm.
So yeah, so he did it, and he just wanted to be arrested. Ugh, just fucking white people. Damn. So I'm glad he's in jail. I'm glad he's in jail, and
And
he
I'm
does not
glad the
need to
guy
be.
survived because that could have been real ugly.
Yeah, so yeah, he does not need to be released this time. On to the next topic. So yeah, these kids being abducted in Virginia. Let's get back to this. Let me go ahead and share this. Uh like I said, if this is true, where are the parents? Where are the
That's the
parents?
thing.
Somebody's parent should go on television and say, "Hey, my child is missing." And if it's that many damn kids,
So have you tried to find newspaper articles in relations to it? Because we're seeing TikTok.
exactly, because this right here, Black Lives Matter 757, we don't even know if that's really ran from the real Black Lives Matter.
But let me tell you
But
this
here's the
though.
thing, look, it's liked by celebrities, Niecy Nash and shit like that. It's liked by celebrities. So
Yeah, but here's the thing. I literally like to know if it's true, you gotta find a legit valid article on it. Like
but that's
TikTok,
how shit like this, if it's not true, it gains traction because people of notoriety, they like that shit and they put that shit on the forefront, and that's how fake news gets spread. So let's I'm on Google now.
yeah, because I've been
You
looking at because even like with that trailer, that trucker situation, I looked up the situation and I found all the information. They had a press conference on August the 13th. So we'll talk about that when we talk about that story. But that's how I found that. That's how I just double check and see if it's accurate information or not. Because there should be newspaper articles on it.
okay? So I do have something now. I have a few articles that say it's a hoax. Okay, so this is from the Independent. This is from Virginia officials debunk viral TikTok claims of mass child abductions. Uh, the wrap up. See, nothing is coming from the
A valid
Associated.
news source.
Yeah, the Associated Press. Uh, Now there is one news article. There is one news article. Hold on, just a moment.
Hmm.
Because I actually saw like actual news. I think this is the one I was looking at. Reported missing in Virginia over a week, but officials say cases aren't connected, and most involve runaways who face serious dangers. But if they're children and they're missing, then they're missing. Why does it have to involve why does it have to differentiate between them being runaways and anything else? If they're missing, then they're missing. Will you shut up?
Nah, basically, I guess it's a situation with like this. Sometimes you have children that are problematic and they run away from home. So the child could be missing, but they're missing because they a rebel and they decided to run away from home. And now it's to the point where the mom doesn't know where they're at. And now the police is like, well, they willingly got up and left, so they just don't want to be found. They don't start so they kind of not really looking for them because they feel like when the child's ready to come back home, they're gonna come back home. But at the end of the day, a child is still missing, like you
Yeah, but
said,
you can't treat missing children. See, if it was little Becky or a little white girl being snuck out of her room in Utah, what was that little girl's name? Elizabeth Short or Elizabeth Smart or whatever the fuck her name was. Then that's something to look into. But when it's our children, I don't give a damn if they are runaways. This amount if this amounts, like everybody should be alarmed.
yeah.
I don't give a damn if it was 1 or 100. Well, let's get to the video. Let's get to the video. These damn ads keep popping up. It's loading, and he's still behind here. Hold on, let me mute myself. I'm gonna mute myself, and then if you got something to say, you could talk. But the video is about to
Okay.
start loading
Hmm.
because I know y'all can hear him back here.
Yeah, but it's not that loud. It's still loading. I don't know. But here's the whole thing with that. Well, this video. Oh, there you go. I think. Can't hear it though. I don't hear it yet. Is that it or a commercial? A commercial. An ad. Welcome to 2025. I can't hear it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's no audio. At least that I can hear.
From August
Man,
3rd to August 9th.
I can't hear it still.
It's playing. You can't hear it.
No, I can't hear it. You probably can stop sharing and start sharing again, but there's no audio from me. I was hearing everything before. So I went on the YouTube to watch it live to see. The audio is not on there either. So I went on the
Oh, it was
YouTube
playing on
to
this
watch
end.
it live to see. No, the audio is not on there either. You can hear it now because basically it was silence. Like the same way how I don't hear anything. If anybody goes on YouTube and is watching live, they're not hearing it either.
Oh,
Yep.
should I play it again?
You might definitely need to because it didn't. The audio didn't come through.
Because I can hear it. I don't know why
You
everybody
double
else.
check the audio settings to make sure it's set to share audio and all of that.
Let me refresh the page. Reload.
She's gonna have to get back in here. And I'll give her a minute or two.
Okay. Now I did see something about the audio, but it should be okay now.
Okay. All right, let's try that again.
That shit was playing the whole time and couldn't nobody hear it. What the fuck?
I was trying to tell you.
And then the story was coming out of Norfolk, Virginia. I have family in that area. Um, and that's where my sister's from. Well, that's where my sister was born before we got here. I don't want nobody close to me going missing, nobody's child going missing. Can you imagine? Just, especially one relative. She been through it enough.
Mhm. Mm.
But they said that this is a runaway. But then again, like it's either a runaway, it's either both. So go on the live. You're able to go on the live and see if it'll play and see if it'll play the audio.
Well, I know if I can hear it, it's gonna work.
There we go. The shit just gotta load like it did last time. But yeah, so while that's loading, um, yeah, so that's the only. Well, that's not the only video that's out there about the children going missing. But most of the videos that anybody would see, because people don't watch the news. Oh wait,
You've likely seen these videos on social media claiming there's been a mass abduction of children recently reported missing in Virginia. I'm Kelsey Jones, and as we've reported, state police say that's not the case. But I'm still diving deeper to learn why these cases are still a cause for concern. This week, Virginia State Police shut down rumors that recently reported missing children in Virginia are the victims of a mass abduction scheme.
When there's information out there that's not necessarily accurate, that's not helpful for law enforcement, for parents who are looking for their children.
What is true is that nearly 100 kids were reported missing to law enforcement
okay, it's
agencies
playing.
across Virginia from August 3rd to August 9th. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, 91% of their unsolved cases are usually endangered runaways. They often see a spike in these cases in the spring and summer. Limi Kang Sofer with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children say while the recent mass abduction theories are false, it doesn't mean children who run away aren't in danger. And it also doesn't mean they don't deserve the attention of law enforcement to help find them.
They're at risk for recruitment into child sex trafficking. They face a lot of dangers on the street.
According to state police, local law enforcement departments have 2 hours to report a missing child case to state police once they receive it. But only cases when an abduction is suspected get an Amber Alert. But just last year, the Cody Alert launched in Virginia. It's a statewide alert for missing children who police considered endangered children, even if an abduction is not suspected. Delegate A.C. Cardozo wrote the Cody Alert law in honor of a Hampton boy who went missing and is presumed dead. There was no Amber Alert for him.
We don't want to waste time. We want things to move very quickly. generally, if someone's been missing more than 48 hours, the chances of finding them dramatically lowers.
State police have issued 25 Cody alerts this year. All of the children were found. Most of the 7 cities call for a search when taking a report for a missing child. It's up to each police department to decide how far they go to find them. In Norfolk, I'm Kelsey Jones, WTKR News 3.
And following through on missing people is a cause that we have been committed to covering here at News 3 for years. You can go to WT.
Okay, yeah, we heard it that time.
Yeah, so uh of course there's a whole bunch of do you want to go down that TikTok rabbit hole?
No,
Because
because it's probably a hoax. Like, it's probably just us contributing to promoting false information. But another thing you have to understand with social media nowadays is that a lot of people are posting stuff because a lot of people are getting paid just for the views, you know? So to
yeah,
when we really like, and I don't like when fake news is reported because what the heck, why would you be reporting?
yeah,
That's why even when anything that I talk about, I thoroughly look it up and research it on my own before I try to, say, how I feel about it or to try to tell people about it.
yeah, they'll upload the reels and the videos and they'll get the clicks and the views and that's what they get paid off of.
And
But
it's
like
false
because
information.
it's trending, you'll make your own little video and dramatize it like
And they didn't even do no research. All they did was they saw a video and then they watched and then they made a video based off of a video. But they didn't never go fact check it and Google it and research it. You know, I'm a researcher. So before I sit here and I start saying like, okay, I'm gonna do my own research and figure out how, come to whatever conclusion I come to. But with those missing children, especially since there's already a link or article that says it's a hoax, we already know that it's more than likely possibly a scam. And then earlier you was like, where are their parents? Exactly, where are their parents? It's probably them not coming around because there's not any real situation, you know? I don't know. But yeah. Hmm.
I'm looking for that truck driver story because
Oh, so
apparently
Google, because I could tell you, but you go Google uh, truck incident, Clyde, North Carolina landfill. So basically, with this particular situation, while she's looking for the article, what had happened was this
let me mute
guy, he
myself
had a
so you can talk.
he, okay, this guy basically, he was a truck driver. He had a load, and the load was basically dropping off at a landfill. Now, at the landfill, he got close to this really steep place where he could have, like, his truck could have fell in, and he probably would have, got killed. So what happens was these people was accusing him of stealing a phone. As a result of that, they felt the need to chase him down, and then from there, they attacked him with 2 different bulldozers, one from the front of his truck with tractor, and then the other one from the side of his trailer. And he said that all of this happened while there was an actual sheriff on site witnessing it, and the sheriff did not basically serve and protect to help de-escalate that situation. There was a press conference recently on August the 13th about it. He's actually suing them. There was also a female driver involved. Now I believe they said she worked for the same company as him, but she was on a separate truck. So after they did that to his truck, he escaped from his truck. I guess he made that video because the video that's been trending shows, he's talking about them trying to kill him, and he shows the bulldozers by his truck. Apparently, after he got out of that truck, he jumped in the female's trucker's truck. And from there, she was like, she got harassed by those same people. They took the keys to her truck. And she was like, at that point, she was begging a guy to get out of her truck because she didn't want them to hurt her too. So she's also a part of that whole case right there as a witness. So yeah, that was everything. I actually took my time and read the freaking article. I don't like reading, but when I've read it, it's like I know it like the back of my hand. It's stuck in my head.
Okay, so we're gonna play the videos first. I hope I play them in order because yeah, I just hope I play them in order. So let me. This is crazy. This is
No, just to make sure, this was it was the truck situation where because I know we was also going to talk about the missing truckers too, right?
Yes, because
Okay.
that happened. That was a situation first. That was a news.
Yeah, and they keep saying stuff about North Carolina specifically with truckers disappearing, and this particular
Coming to
incident
light.
that I was just talking about happened to be in Clyde, North Carolina.
Yep, this is it. It's just loading. I don't know why my computer's so slow. There it is. Let me know if you can hear it.
I don't hear anything right now. You
I
might
gotta
have to
press
do
the
what you
volume
did
button.
before.
Oh shit, here it is.
Get the fucking truck. Yeah.
What is this? Oh, it's 2 minutes long.
Leave me alone.
I didn't see this one. Hold on.
Now.
Hold up.
Get the fucking phone. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. Get the fucking truck. Yeah. Don't get out of the truck no more. Don't get out of the truck no more? Take you out. Yes. The sheriff's department's coming to get rid of you and your fucking mud. Okay. So stay in your truck. Yes, sir. Before something bad happens. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shut your door. Shut your mouth. You're the sheriff? You're the sheriff, right? Yes. And you weren't trying to talk to me. Can I'm done talking to me. Shut the door. Can I draw the window down? No, roll the window up, roll the other window down. Hey, sir, you slammed the door on my dog. And that's all I'm recording. I'm going to put you in jail. That's all I'm recording for slamming on the door. I didn't slam it on the dog. Yes, you did. Have it on recording. Get in the door. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going down. This town going down. Yeah, this town going down. Man. Hello? 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 Hey, he gonna sue the shit out their ass. Hey, what's going on? This is crazy as fuck, man. What happened? I'm done. Close the fuck off. I'm done. We're trying to lay over. You won't know about it. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? You driving that truck? Huh? Go get in your truck and be a good witness. No, I ain't driving that truck. I ain't driving that truck. Get in your vehicle. Now. You're leaving. You're gone. What happened? You're gone. Going where? You're going out. Who? You. For what? For videoing. For videoing, I'm going out. What are you talking about? They're closing. I'm done. Yeah. No, I'm done with this shit.
Girl, I did not see all of that. Please send me that before you lose it. But that is crazy because they out there acting big and bad and trying to threaten him for recording what they did. Like, what?
Okay, now what was it that they did? Because all they were doing
So,
was, from what I can see,
so
they were
you gotta
yelling.
find, okay, send me that link, right? Send me that link. And I'm gonna send you something that's the only video I've been seeing floating around as soon as I can find it. Because girl, I did not see that. But that right there is even more proof of how much they was out there being racist. This was some you going down for videoing.
Videoing. He was recording, dumbass. Like, what the hell?
For videoing.
Videoing. Oh, just fucking hillbillies.
Where's that video at? I literally, it's been all over. Mm, mm, I don't, I know who posted it recently. She posted it. Da, da, da. Let me see if it's still on here. I don't know why I can't find it. I've seen it so many, many times, and I was, oh, you know how I can find it? I'm gonna find it right now. Who was that? This do do.
Okay, I sent the texted you the link. I texted you the link.
This is what I sent it to you on Instagram.
I see it. Ah, okay, okay. So let me share this.
But that angle right there in that video is even more proof. And I'm so glad that there was witnesses to be able to back him and that he was able to survive that.
Everybody, anybody, I'm in Clyde, North Carolina. And they try to kill me, y'all. They try to kill me. I'm in Clyde, North Carolina. They try to kill me. They tried to kill me. I'm in Clyde, North Carolina. Okay? And on Clyde, North Carolina. They tried to kill me at the landfill. They tried to kill me at the landfill at Clyde, North Carolina. They just tried to kill me at the landfill in Clyde, North Carolina. Everybody, they just tried to kill me at the landfill in Clyde, North Carolina, because they said that I had a phone and the phone was being tracked and that I had it.
That was
Yep.
it?
Yeah, because this you see the I want you to
Everybody,
play the other
I'm in
video
Clyde,
again.
North
But
Carolina,
what you want to pay attention
and they
to in
tried to
this
kill me, y'all.
video is the
They tried to
tractor
kill
in
me.
front
I'm in
because they
Clyde,
they
North Carolina.
bulldozed in front of the front and
They
they
tried to kill
bulldozed
me.
in front of the side. They was trying to
They
get
tried
him.
to
Oh,
kill me. I'm in
They was
Clyde,
trying to get him
North
to fall, and
Carolina.
his truck is on the side. His truck is flipped right now.
oh, they rammed his truck.
Right, with the bulldozers, two bulldozers, one from the front and one from the side, and his trailer is flipped.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, that's insurance claim, all of that. Because he don't have to explain that to the company unless he's owner operator. But even if so, that's a big lawsuit, insurance claim, everything. And then the sheriff was there. And they
Now the
recently did
sheriff
a,
should have been one taking the fucking report for the insurance, but he's in on it.
apparently they do stuff like this.
They
Go
tried to
play the
kill
other
me.
video again because the
Clyde,
other video
North
was
Carolina.
so
They
like
tried to
it
kill
has
me.
so many like it shows a lot of different things based off of what they were saying, based off of how those people were acting.
Let me go ahead and share my screen.
Mhm. But yep,
You
that's what
want to
they did. So that's why
The sheriff's department's coming to get rid of you and your fucking mud.
Okay.
So stay in your truck.
Yes, sir.
Before something bad happens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you hear him like, yes, sir, he not being rude.
Yes, shut your door, shut your mouth.
You're the sheriff? You're the sheriff, right?
Yes.
And you weren't trying to talk to me. Can I draw the window
I'm
down?
done talking to you. Shut the door.
Can I draw the window down?
No, roll the other window down.
Hey, sir, you slammed the door on my dog. And that's all I'm recording.
I'm going to put you in
That's
jail.
that's all I'm recording for slamming on the dog.
I didn't slam it on
You
the
did, dog? Yes, you did.
You
Have it
had
on
a hold
recording.
to get in the door.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going down. This town going down. Yeah, this town going down. Man. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, he gonna sue the shit out their ass.
He gonna sue the shit out their ass because he seen that they attacked his truck with the bulldozer, you know?
Yep.
Hey, what's going on?
Look how they got a dog out there. Like that's like giving
This is
straight
crazy as
slavery
fuck, man.
time.
What
Like
happened?
over a phone.
I'm done. Close the fucking door. I'm done. He's trying to lean over. You won't go right.
You see
What's
the
going on? What's going on?
bulldozer?
What's happening?
You
driving that truck? Huh? Go get in your truck and be a good witness. No, I ain't driving that truck. I ain't driving that truck.
phone's off. Begin your vehicle. Now. You're leaving. You're gone.
What?
You're gone.
Going where?
You're going out.
Who?
You.
For what? For
What do you
video.
meant?
For video and I'm going out.
You're going out.
We're closing. I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I'm done with this.
They need to do some investigation. They probably gonna find some black truckers in them landfills.
Now, I have a video of the press conference where he's suing those people.
I'd love to see it. I read an article about it. And I know it was on August the 13th and everything, but I didn't see the press conference or hear anything from it aside from what was in the article.
Oh, it's reloading.
Mhm.
It's still loading. Payment and support. Man, what the fuck is this?
Hi, Jessica.
On the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to.
A truck driver whose viral video appears to show him being confronted by a group at a Haywood County landfill is now filing a federal civil rights lawsuit.
TBD landfill and the Haywood County Sheriff's Office. We do want to warn you, this may be difficult or distressing to see. Here's News 13's Mark Liverman.
Confrontation caught on camera. The June 26 TikTok video recorded by truck driver Joseph Joynes. It appears to show a group of men threatening him, telling him to leave. And it doesn't end there.
No, roll other way.
The now removed viral video that had millions of views even appears to show one of the men involved shutting the truck's door on the driver's dog. Not clear exactly what happened before or after this life.
At that point, the men were back. And I was terrified.
Some of the men, employees here at TBD landfill, named in a new lawsuit filed against the dump, along with a deputy whose presence was previously confirmed by the Haywood County Sheriff's Office. Joynes' attorney alleges that deputy took part in the assault.
You're the sheriff, right?
Yes.
Then I saw that a bulldozer that ran right into my truck head on, throwing me across my cab of the truck.
A second claimant in the suit, truck driver Angelica Hinden, who says Joins tried to get into her cab in an attempt to get away from the men.
Andrew Ferguson came up to my truck and pointed a gun at me while another PED employee reached in and pulled the keys out of my truck. I was in fear for my life.
Joins' attorney says when it comes to any accusations that race played a role in this case, the video speaks for itself. It comes as the Haywood County Sheriff's Office says it won't comment on any pending or possible litigation. As for TBD, the landfill says it, quote, disputes any claim that Joseph Joins was a victim of any misconduct or prejudice on the landfill property. In fact, Joins engaged in aggressive and threatening behavior and broke the facility's rules as well as state and federal law. But Joins says that's just not how this all played out.
I did not deserve to be treated like this. Nobody should be treated like this. I need justice.
So far, no criminal charges have been filed. In Haywood County, Mark Liverman.
I don't get how they're trying to justify and make it seem like there was nothing that happened that was wrong. When we see the videos and we see how he was speaking to them in that moment and how they dealt with him and how they threatened someone else who was just a bystander recording.
Hi, Jessica.
That's exactly what the hell happened. I just hope his lawsuit isn't tied up for years and years and years and shit.
Most of the time it will be, because like I said, they're going to investigate further because they swear all of this was literally over a phone. If it was literally just over a phone.
So they bulldozed him because he was recording?
They bulldozed. Okay, the person that was recording was not the person that was in the truck that got bulldozed. That was a bystander that was watching what was happening. You understand? So that first that angle where they're like, oh, because he said, oh, he gonna sue the crap out of them. And he's saying he gonna sue the crap out of them because he just witnessed them bulldoze his truck and trailer. The one that was actually in the truck was the one who, when he was talking to the sheriff and he kept saying, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. That's the one whose truck they bulldozed.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So damn. No. It's dangerous as fuck, man. A truck driver. My sister is a truck driver. I don't think she does. I know y'all have different loads. She works for a company. I don't know who he works for. And like, I know it's a lot of independent truck drivers who just do the shit on their own. I guess that segues into this other truck driver going.
But my whole thing is that there's a girl saying that when the guy got in her truck to seek refuge, they pointed the gun at her. Like, come on. Like, how can they really justify and make it seem like they didn't do anything wrong? I really want to know what's going to happen with this whole case. Because it seems like that particular area, they used to doing that. And like I said, if you notice, there's also been a pattern of a lot of truck drivers going missing. They specifically kept saying in North Carolina. I'm like, I wonder if they looking them in that hole they was trying to get him in, if it's any other trucker bodies in that hole. Because there's a lot of missing truckers right now. But yeah, I really, really hope that the justice is served and that they pay that man for his pain and suffering.
Now what I'm looking at is these truck driver stories. Like, of course, truckers are going to ride through sundown towns. But now
and it's crazy because everybody keeps talking about sundown towns. And I'm like, Yo, I would think sundown towns didn't exist, but I'm starting to feel like
What?
something weird is happening. Yeah,
Hell
because
yeah,
I
they
grew
do
where
still
I grew
exist.
up, and New York City is a really small city, and I never really left outside of New York City, and we didn't really have issues with racism and everything like that because we lived in a predominantly black area. So leaving New York City and going to places like coming down south, even down here, luckily I haven't really experienced any racism. I literally travel a whole lot. And before I used to drive, I used to get on the bus, and I'm like, I guess wherever we be going is quote unquote safe. But I drive all up and down everywhere by myself from New York to Florida. And if there are sundown towns, I would think that they're not really on our side. I would have at least thought, but apparently, I don't know. I just don't know.
No, because what a lot of people don't realize is cities like Charlotte, Atlanta, Norfolk, DC, those are like metro areas. Those are metro areas. Anywhere
So that means you're
outside of
not gonna
those
have any racism problems 9 out of 10 times.
anywhere outside of those cities, like rural Georgia, rural South Carolina, outside of Columbia, though it's fucking country. A lot of the US is country except for the major cities. It's country, it's rural, it's people who live in the sticks.
You know,
Just like
you're absolutely right about that because when I was on the truck, I realized because I done went to all states except for 4 states, but I realized that most of this country is predominantly Caucasian. It's really not that much black people.
nope.
And even like the more you go out there, you see and there's people that went that literally live in like the mountains, literally.
Yes, the Appalachian Mountains.
They
And the Appalachian
literally
Mountain
live in
goes
the
far.
mountains.
West Virginia is notorious for having mountains and inbred ass white people living in the mountains and shit.
And
Yeah.
they look different and everything. Like
Yeah,
even
because
when we went
they're
to
inbred.
Colorado, they look so different.
Yeah,
Like we
they're
were
inbred.
there, and I
They're
was like,
inbred.
wow.
The brothers and sisters are having babies with each other. They're coming out, excuse my French, they're coming out looking retarded because their bloodlines are too close. They're inbred.
Mm. But yeah,
So yeah, that's who is living in the rural parts of the country, and that's who was attacking that black trucker. Some inbred hillbilly with 2 teeth in his mouth who didn't want him videoing. The fuck?
he was yeah. So like I said, remember the person that was recording at and he was like, oh, if you go back and watch it, he's like, y'all gonna get sued, and it's because he was a witness.
Yeah,
And that's why, because you know what he was telling him? He was like, you gonna get going or something like that. He's
yeah.
like,
He
for
said
what?
something bad gonna happen to you. Oh, what?
Yeah. And that was a threat. That was a threat. He was literally trying to let him know that, yo, we gonna unalive you and get rid of you. So there's no proof, there's no witnesses. Hmm.
So yeah, so this other trucker that supposedly went missing, black truck drivers going missing in sundown towns. His name is Darnell. It was Eric Darnell. Eric Darnell. Now, I think this is Snopes. This is a website that fact checks like stories like this, that
Hmm.
articles or whatever.
Hmm.
But I don't see it on any other major news. Like it's on Reddit, like it's on YouTube and Instagram. But let me click this article because apparently they're saying that the story fell apart. So Snopes debunks missing truck driver social media post. It's not uncommon to find posts on social media related to missing truck drivers. One claim recently circulated and grabbed the attention of Snopes, a fact-checking website, which promptly debunked it. Okay, so in late July, posts on Facebook and Instagram alleged that Alabama truck driver Eric Darnell went missing after picking up a load in Phoenix. They claim he was on his way to Memphis when he suddenly went dark. So this is him right here. Black trucker vanishes mid-route. Family says GPS went dark. Okay. A 38-year-old black truck driver mysteriously vanished in the middle of a cross-country delivery, and his family says no one is helping them find him. Eric Darnell, a father of four, a veteran long-haul driver based in Birmingham, Alabama, was seen leaving a distribution center outside of Phoenix, Arizona, early last Tuesday morning. His route was routine, a straight shot to a drop off in Memphis, Tennessee, but he never made it. Okay, so
So they never got their load. That's crazy.
one version of the post shows a black man with a beard wearing a denim shirt in a personal vehicle, while unable to matter of factly confirm the photo was generated by artificial intelligence. That damn AI shit. Making fake stories look like real stories, but I don't know if that's true about this or not. The image is not found. It showed many traits of AI. The image is not found anywhere on the internet via reverse image searches, except for the social media posts. So it's not on any valuable news website. Not the news from where he's from, not the news of where he was going. Another version of the post includes photos of a real person. Stephen Perkins is an Alabama man who died in a police shooting in 2023, not a missing truck driver. Okay. A reverse image search led us to Perkins' obituary archive.
What?
Huh?
So that means he's already dead?
No, the picture was of somebody else.
Oh.
So let me see if they have the real. So this isn't him. You may have seen the story making rounds on social media. There is no evidence that the story is real. I mean, that's crazy because when you Google him, this is the only
So
thing that
here's
popped
the
up.
thing though. So
Huh?
the way the internet is, you're gonna see some things that's gonna say, "Oh, this is fake," when it's actually real. So now you don't even know what to believe. So you
You
gotta,
really
you gotta,
don't.
you gotta share the information, take it into consideration that it may or may not be true.
So the information is, are black truckers really going missing in sundown towns?
Downtown.
So let me.
Well, when we look
I've been
at the
getting a lot of
reality and the
messages.
facts, look
We
at
ain't
what
going out
happened in
like
Clyde, North Carolina. He would have been missing. He would have been missing. Had there not have been witnesses, he would have been missing. You hear me?
Yeah, yes, I hear you.
So yeah, and from the like, there's been a lot going on. So I do know that for whatever reason, truckers, especially back truckers, they have been being targeted since lately.
Yeah.
They have been being targeted. And honestly, let me tell you this, because I dispatch. I literally had a situation where one of my drivers, they was up in Massachusetts doing a drop off, and we almost lost a whole contract because of this. But what happened was they was upset because the driver was late, but the driver was late because the brokers booked a load with three different drop offs, He did the first one, he did the second one. By the time he got to the third one, it was late. They were mad because they was about to close and they had to wait on him. And then when he gets there, they like, why were you late? Why were you late? Why were you late? Just harassing him, treating him crappy. He said first it was a female. He was like, whatever, it's a female, she moody. The next thing you know, by the end of that drop off, it was like 5 dudes surrounding him, and they're like, oh, get out of here before we hurt you. And he called me and I was like, yo, just, I know, that's not pleasant, but just leave, please leave. And I'm going to escalate it up the way I could. So I sent the broker an email letting them know this happened. They didn't respond. Then I'm like thinking about this. I'm like, no, let me look up the address and call them. So I call and I'm like, hey, are you all located at XYZ address? They're like, oh, yes. And then I start talking about, she's like, oh, I wasn't here. So I'm not the person to talk to. Well, I was like, well, I know you may not have been here, but let me please share the situation with you because I think that you need to be enlightened on what happened. She goes, all I know is your driver was late. But just a minute ago, she wasn't here, right? So then now she's giving me attitude. So then I explained to her, like, okay, let me explain to you why the driver was late. We booked a load. It had 3 stops. They said, drop this one off first, drop this one off second, drop this one off third. That's what we got paid to do. We had no knowledge that the broker made a commitment to you because they said that we were supposed to have the load there by 11 a.m. And there was no way when the first place didn't even open till 8 a.m. And then he had to do a second drop off and then the third drop off. So I'm explaining like, yo, that was on the broker. Like all my driver did was he picked up the load, he got it dropped off, and he got it dropped off safely. We didn't know that they promised y'all to have it by a certain time. And she's like, oh, okay, well, even so, she's just giving me attitude. She's like, oh, the person that you're supposed to report it to is not here, da 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 da. I was like, ma'am, I said, I understand that the person that's supposed to be responsible is not there, but at the end of the day, you represent a company, and I'm explaining to you that one of your employees or coworkers threatened my driver, and that is not right. She basically gets an attitude, and then we end the conversation. I get an email the next day like, oh, did y'all call the ship? Did y'all call the receiver? They threatening to cancel the contract. I said I definitely did. And basically they froze our account to where we couldn't book any loads. It got escalated up. I don't know what the lady said, but I was like, I recorded the conversation. They said, okay, we'll send us the conversation. And the only way you're going to be able to keep your contract is if you weren't rude or disrespectful. I sent them the recording. They were like, yeah, we heard it. You weren't rude or disrespectful, but when she said she wasn't the right person, you should have got off the phone. I was like, even if she wasn't the right person, she could have took a note. So anyways, they end up escalating it, and then they decided to allow for us to keep the contract. But we literally almost lost the contract. And one of the things that the guy was telling me was, oh, this is the trucking world. You're going to come around rude. You're going to come across rude people and racism. It's just like, don't act surprised. That's how it is in the trucker world. I'm like, yo, y'all trying to normalize this.
Exactly. Don't justify other people's bigotry.
I'm like, wait, what? And I was like, I said, at the end of the day, he goes like, I'm literally talking to the guy. He got an attitude. Oh, what was your purpose and your reason of calling? And I said, my purpose and my reason was to let them know that they don't have a right to speak to my driver like that. It's not right. And they need to coach whoever spoke to him like that. And he's just like, oh, you trying to just take it into. He was like, we said we will handle it. I was like, no, sir, because I got every email. And when I told y'all what was going on, nobody reached out. Nobody followed up. But all of a sudden, now that they're escalating it and y'all about to lose a customer, now y'all trying to make us the wrong. But like, no, I did everything proper, respectful, professional. I got my point across. And we was able to keep our contract. But it's so sad because they really want us to just adjust to accepting bad treatment in the trucker world. Because, I'm in the trucker community. Like, so I'm just confused on how is it that slavery ended years ago. Segregation is not really even supposed to be a thing. But still, it seems like racism is like, it's literally just keeps going and it's getting worse and worse and worse. Like, I really thought all the racist motherfuckers was dying off at this point because they should be up there in age. But then you got this new generation of racist people that's like, I guess, the older ones that told them well because they still racist out here in these streets. But it's like, well, man, I love being black, but it's so sad that being black gets like causes us to go through all of this.
That's what happens when you explore the country that hasn't been explored before, parts of the country. You run into these.
But I'm like, it's so crazy because in that particular situation, they was doing that with people around. They just didn't give no fucks. And I wonder if somebody was live streaming because I don't know what it was that caused them to not do anything worse. But they already went far when you done took two bulldozers and crashed a semi truck. Semi trucks are expensive. Those things are over $100,000, and you just probably totaled it. And mind you, we're not even talking about the trailer. The trailer costs money too. So we're not even talking about the trailer. They damaged the tractor and the trailer. And then he gonna tell me some, oh, you gonna go down or something gonna happen to you for videoing. That was a whole threat. That was a whole threat. And all they got to say is, oh, allegedly, this is what happened. Like, no, we seen the videos. I could understand when the sheriff was talking to him, when at that point when he kept trying to close the door, I could understand if he was like, get out of here, suck my dick. Even so, it wouldn't justify what they did. But it would be like, okay, he's being really aggressive. I get why, why they probably took an aggressive approach to him. I could at least try to understand, but I can't understand or justify this situation.
Let me
But
go
yeah,
ahead and play
girl.
this video.
All right.
Like that. I will turn your sundown town into downtown. Play with me. So I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of comments about this topic right here. Black truck drivers going missing in these sundown towns. So to all the black truck drivers out there, let me holler at y'all for a minute. See, if you work for a company that prohibits you from protecting yourself while you're on the road, option number one, quit. Don't work for them. Option number two, disregard their policy. Your company's policy is not the law. Protect yourself. Now, to all you sundown town boys out there who hate somebody like me just because of the color of my skin, that's an internal problem. I can't fix that for you. The only person who can fix that problem is you. When I leave my wife and kids at home to go on the road, I have three objectives. Objective number one, drive safe. If I don't drive safe, I can't get to objective number two. Objective number two is to make money. And objective number three is to make it back home to my wife and kids. So if I'm tired and it just so happens that I got to spend a night in your sundown town, this truck will be parked right on the corner of Glock Avenue, which is right next to Smith and Wesson Boulevard.
I'm recording.
And the next block over is 15+1 Street. You can hate this if you want to. I can't stop you. But I'll tell you one thing, though. Marv ain't going out like that. Nah, we ain't going out like that. I will turn your sundown town into downtown. Play with me.
He says Smith and Wesson Boulevard. Hello?
Sundown towns exist because these are your doctors,
I'm
lawyers,
here.
pharmacists, policemen that literally have to get off of their job, go home.
My bad, go ahead.
I know. I know you was playing a video. I didn't
But
know.
yeah, people just need to be careful. I know you've been as far as where's the farthest you've driven in a truck?
So remember, I've been all over the U.S. The only place I have not made it to yet was California, New Mexico, Arizona, and I feel like it's one more. But I've been everywhere: North Dakota, South Dakota, Washington, Montana, Idaho, Utah. Minnesota, I've been everywhere. Kentucky, St. Louis, everywhere, everywhere. And like I said, luckily, like we've had some moments where we was like, we may have had to go do a pickup or a drop off in a certain area, and then we'll be like, yo, we don't like over here. Like we don't even want to go in the store to stay in the store too long because it's just a weird energy, and you notice you don't see no other black people, so you kind of just be like, yeah, maybe we're not trying to fuck around and find out, but we will just yeah.
Well, you got anything else to add before I play our outro clip?
Nope, that was all. How long we been on here?
An hour and 11 minutes. 111.
Oh, interesting. Nope, but that was all, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys all appreciate it. You guys totally rock. It's time for me to go to
Well,
sleep.
yeah, it's time to go to sleep. But before we go, I just gotta say, stay black, be blessed, and fuck the police. Speaking of fucking the police, here
The
we go right
sheriff.
here.
It's the sheriff we mad at now. We mad at the sheriff tonight.
We got a nice little clip right here.
Beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Let's play that
Nothing
again.
beats a Jet2 holiday.
Ah!
And right now, you can save £50 per
They need to
person.
do that
That's
sheriff
£200.
from Clyde, North Carolina like that. Because what?
I'm gonna
That
play that
sheriff
shit
out
one more
there.
time.
Jet2 holiday.
Ah!
And right now, you can
Power right to kisser. But yeah, y'all have a nice next couple of weeks. Oh girl, okay, so 2 weeks. So we're going live because I'm off every 2 weeks. I'm actually gonna be camping. I will be back that next Sunday before I start my other work week before I leave for Las Vegas. So just keep me updated if you're still going or not. The Airbnb is booked. But other than that, we will be live on the 20. Oh, wait, that's your birthday weekend. Wait a minute.
Yeah, so my birthday weekend, I'm definitely going to be traveling.
Wait, that's
The 30th. So I'm leaving the 28th. 8/28 is the day, but
oh, that's next week. That's next week. Oh, wait, hold on. No, not this coming week.
no,
Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, that's that weekend. So yeah, we're probably so you'll be in New York and I'll be camping.
oh, okay.
So
Well,
we'll probably have maybe like a few weeks off, depending on how the Vegas weekend is looking.
okay. Yeah, we will figure it out as the time comes.
Alrighty. Well, y'all be blessed, stay black, and fuck that damn sheriff in Clyde, North Carolina.
Period.
All right. Well, y'all have a great next few weeks. It's almost Virgo season. Countdown to Virgo season,
Yes.
bitch.
Virgo, because we the greatest of all time. Goats.
I think we got 5 days. So yep, countdown. All right. We will see y'all next time. Can't even give y'all a date. We'll just see y'all next time. Like, comment, subscribe.
We'll see y'all when we see y'all. Y'all know we be back. We know we be back.
But we'll be back. But we'll be back. All right.
Bye, y'all.
If there's a question of my heart, you've got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question of my love. You got it, baby. I've been making plans for you. Baby, I've been making plans for love. Oh, baby, I've been making plans for you lately, 'cause I've been making plans for love. Oh, baby, I've been making plans for you.